Good evening, viewers, and welcome to today's edition of the news. First, let's have a look at the headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addresses 66th convocation of IIT KHARAGPUR, says now its IIT have to be taken to the next level as aspiration of 21st century India has changed. India continues reaching new milestones in terms of administering COVID vaccine. Country's COVID-19 recovery rate stands at 97.24%. Meghalaya Chief Minister CONRAD lays foundation of bridge and mini stadium in Garo Hills, hopes that completion of bridge to help economic uplift of the local people. And the Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong rules out possibility of fielding common candidate by MDA in by-election to Maringkaning constituency. Pinyard Singh's aim is likely to be NPP candidate. And now for the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that the requirement and the aspiration of 21st century India has changed, and now the IITs have to be taken to the next level as Institute of Indigenous Technology. Addressing the 66th annual convocation of IIT KHARAGPUR through video conferencing today, the Prime Minister said students who have got degrees on this day will not only have to start a new life but also act as start up to change the lives of millions of people of this country. He said that self-awareness, self-confidence and selflessness will be the key to success in life. There is no shortcut in the way of science, technology and innovation.
जीवन के जिस मार्ग पर अब आप आगे बढ़ रहे हैं, उसमें निश्चित तौर पर आपके सामने कई सवाल भी आएंगे। ये रास्ता सही है या गलत है? नुकसान तो नहीं हो जाएगा? समय बर्बाद तो नहीं हो जाएगा? ऐसे बहुत से सवाल आपके दिल दिमाग को जकड़ लेंगे। इन सवालों का उत्तर है सेल्फ फ्री, यानी सेल्फ अवेयरनेस, सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस और जो सबसे बड़ी ताकत होती है वो है सेल्फलेसनेस।
India continues reaching new milestones in terms of administering COVID vaccine doses to its healthcare and frontline workers. With over 628,000 doses given in the last 24 hours, the cumulative vaccination figure has crossed the 1,17,45,000 mark. The COVID-19 recovery rate in the country today stands at 97.24%. The Health Ministry said in the last 24 hours, 13,255 people were discharged after recovery. Meghalaya Chief Minister CONRAD was on a foundation-laying spree in Garo Hills on Monday, as after laying the base of a high secondary school in the morning and in the evening he laid the foundation for the construction of a bridge and a mini stadium in North Garo Hills district. The bridge would connect two crucial roads, Songsak to Medi Pathar and Rongrong to Resu Dekachang, separated by the river Daming. The Chief Minister hoped that the completion of this project would greatly uplift the economy of the people living in this area. Later, he also laid the foundation for the new Resu Belpara Government Higher Secondary School building, followed by laying of foundation for a mini stadium at Resu Belpara. Deputy Speaker Timothy D. Shira and Bajeng Doba MLA Poseng Marak were also present at the function.
Sri R.P. Marak, Glaba Bukipon Angin.
Ang tusyoka da alo cha foundation stone ko songaha. Aro yani tender ko ba cha already float ka jo. Yana chugamak crore kolor katam lak sotpunga skuko World Bank ni through nga sanction ka aha. Ang ni chanchega da jasa ni gisepon tender ko gumako close ka emang work order ko batch nga alot ka ke.
Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong, who is in charge of the PWD, informed that around 53% of the land compensation for the Shillong-Dawki Road project, which is being funded by Japan International Cooperation Agency, has already been released to the concerned landowners. Talking to reporters yesterday, Tinsong informed that the Deputy Commissioners of East Khasi Hills and West Jaintia Hills have already resolved on the claims and counterclaims of ownership on the few stretches, adding that they are expected to hand over the land to the National Highways and Infrastructure Development Corporation very soon.
Now the process of releasing the compensation is still on. It's more or less, I think we have completed not less than 52-53% of the compensation released to the concerned landowners. So now the process is still on. The Deputy Commissioner, both from Khasi and from West Jaintia Hills, they are on the job. And then those portions, wherever the payment is made, say the DC now, they are in the process of handing over the land to NHITCL.
Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong said that there is no question of a common candidate of the ruling MDA coalition in the forthcoming Maringkaneng constituency by-election. Talking to reporters yesterday, Tinsong stated that there is no such agreement among the allies of the MDA on the common candidate, adding that any partner of the ruling coalition is free to contest the by-election. Meanwhile, he further informed that the party is most likely to file sitting party MDC from Sorankam Pinyat Singh's aim in the upcoming by-election.
Yes, but of course we need to clear it as per the constitution of the party. We need to clear it in the election committee. But as of today, I will tell you that official candidate will be only a sitting MDC, Pinyat Singh. From the NPP, I'm telling you, yes, we are firm. The ticket will be given to Pinyat Singh, but that has to be cleared by the election committee for formalities. See, right now, as I said to you, the by-election unfortunately has to happen due to the untimely demise of our late MLA David Nongrum. So there is no such agreement that we will have a common candidate, no agreement at all. So any partners within the MDA, they are free to contest the election.
The MDC of Nong Stoin constituency, Gabriel Walang, on Monday released its materials through his MDC scheme 2018-2019 and 2019-2020 to 82 villages, churches, schools and several sports clubs and groups under Nong Stoin constituency. Materials worth Rs 62 lakh were distributed. Walang informed that all the materials, including plastic chairs, poly water tank, utensils, generators, tarpaulin and computer sets, have been handed over to their respective villages' authorities so that they could use it at any occasion or whatever required.
Agabanga layo ban yakalat ban samik ni isuki na ba ke MDC scheme ka jong arsnem ta ko jong warjar khatra khandai bat khat khandai arpo da kini ki scheme ki bang layo arti ki snem layo lat ban bulang ban sam man ta sni ha ki fratway ki gisnom bat katto kane ki kunhun balang bat katto kane school kini ki suki bat haju ko por ilailang ber kisintek haki gisnom ni ai ba kiwi ki tiar katkum ka jingnon kam jong gisnom ha ki lai tho akkum ka application ba jong ki.
Now let's have a look at the weather report. Maximum temperature 21.1 degrees Celsius, minimum temperature 9.5 degrees Celsius, relative humidity in the morning 63% and in the evening 49%, rainfall nil. Forecast, Shillong and its adjoining areas will have partly cloudy sky with haze. Now let's have a look at the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addresses 66th convocation of IIT KHARAGPUR, says now IITs have to be taken to the next level as aspiration of 21st century India has changed. India continues reaching new milestones in terms of administering COVID vaccine. Country's COVID-19 recovery rate stands at 97.24%. Meghalaya Chief Minister CONRAD Sangma lays foundation of bridge and mini stadium in Garo Hills, hopes the completion of bridge to help in economic uplift of the local people. And Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong rules out possibility of fielding common candidate by MDA in by-election to Maringkaneng constituency. Pinyard Singh's aim is likely to be NPP candidate. Well, that's all we have for you today's edition of the news. Do tune in tomorrow at the same time and same channel. Have a good night.